From a very young age, community was important to me, almost like breath. As a kid, I was always organizing gatherings with the neighborhood kids in my backyard, serving snacks, while making my babysitter do it for me. To this day, I still don't know what our meetings were about. All I know is that I felt called to gather. When I left my home community, Ondeck-Omniconning First Nation, and all my relations, and moved to Toronto, I remember feeling very isolated, for years in fact. The city has this way of dividing us and eating our time. Sometimes it felt like it was easier to travel home to visit family and friends than it was to make connections here in Toronto. When I became a mother, more specifically a single mother, I felt this grief of isolation even more so as I struggled to carry out the community child-rearing role alone. I suppose this has always been the driving force in the work I do and desire to build community around myself and child. Over the years, I have come to rely on the land for support, and my understanding of community has shifted from just human relations to all our relations. The Humber River, the forest, the land and watershed at Black Creek Community Farm, those enotic or maple trees, the crawlers, animal life, and our ancestors. When I could name all these beings that support me, I didn't feel so alone. Sometimes there are no words to name our grief, or perhaps we haven't found ways to express it. So communicating with our loved ones can still be a challenge. The land holds space for me when our human relations sometimes can't comprehend. Some of us are just born this way, a little child trying to assemble the remnants of community.